Now, you've mentioned the word foundation a few times. So what would be some of your basic foundational concepts or philosophies with a fitness program?
So my first question would be, what is that person's goal?
Good question.
Right? Is it to lose weight?
Right.
Is it to be able to play with your kids? Are you like a granddad or a grandmother? Is it to put on muscle? Is it to get more performancely fit? Is it to climb a mountain?
Right.
Right? Like, what is our why? And I think starting from the why, then we start to break down what that foundation should look like. I mean, I think for anybody just going, hey, all right, I just want to get into the habit of, again, showing up. What I usually give people is, I'll find one element of their diet. I'll say, give me your whole diet. Like, what does that kind of look like? And then I'll go, okay, based on that, just remove soda, right?
Okay.
Or you have 2 a day, only have 1. So give them an easy win in nutrition. I'm like, okay, now for fitness, I want you to set your running shoes by the door, and you're going to get up, you're going to put those on, you're going to walk for 1 hour in the morning. So it's like, okay, you don't even have to go anywhere. You don't have to get a gym membership. You don't have to, right? There's just, you don't have to change your shopping list, right? Like, I'm not going to, right? Because again, you make one change. Some coaches will think, well, I'm just asking them to do this. Like, no, you're asking them now to add in an extra grocery trip during the week. You're asking them to now find out where that new food is at the grocery store. Like, right, there are burdens in that process that we have to be realistic about. And so how can I remove the most is, well, I'm gonna have you just walk from your front door around your block and come home. Right? You don't have to drive anywhere. Like, how can I remove as many barriers as possible? Right? And then they go, well, what if it's raining? Cool. Here's an at-home workout you can do in your living room, right? But again, if you're like, I'm the type of person, I need to be in a gym. Right. I like being around people working hard. Sure. Motivates me. Yeah, some people are insecure about that.
Yeah, so. Right. I'm sorry. I'm hearing you say that, and it makes me think of a saying I will oftentimes say, how many excuses would you like to hear? Because I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Right.
And we all do.
Right.
We all do.
Right. So foundations, I'm here in fitness, but I'm also here in nutrition, equally important.
Yeah. I think both are just, again, starting small again, right? Because I would say foundationally, it's always going to be nutrition in a sense. It's like, if we're talking like long-term illnesses or later in life illnesses, like heart troubles, cancer, things like that, to reduce the probability of those things, like obviously genetics and things play a role.
Sure.
But ultimately, like, if you want to be active and feel like you have an empowered life later in your later years, like, start now. And I know it's hard, right? We're very much the type of humans of like, I get it, be present, but also doing that now will also make you feel presently better.
Correct.
And I'm not saying don't ever have a glass of wine again. Don't ever have a donut again. Like, it's just don't make that the priority of your diet.
Right.
Then fitness is, I would say, like, lifting weights or resistance training, maybe it's like bands, is really important, because building muscle density, and you'll see this as an OT, Dr. Sugar, is like, you see it a lot, like later in their life, throughout their younger years, they didn't build up a lot of muscle density. So again, like lifting weights or resistance training, and they take a fall.
Right.
And when they break their hip or they crack their hip, and now they have 6 to 8 weeks, which now, nowadays you can walk within 2 days. But let's just say it's something that they can't walk for 6 to 8 weeks. Because they don't have a lot of muscle density, like, they lose a lot of muscle stability. And all of a sudden their knees, their hips, their back are hurting more. And then now they're even more weak. And now their probability of falling again is 40% higher or greater. Right. And then they fall again. And all of a sudden now they're just on this massive, quick downslope. And so it's like, if you have good muscle density and strength, you'll be able to recover from those types of injuries later in life a lot quicker, and build that muscle density back because it was there previously.
Gotcha.
To not have this downward slope.